de-ward the other lane ward from Escape. So nice little start out for them there.
Down bottom, Ogre just doing what he can to keep the harass up, but this could be a pretty difficult lane for Imperial. Spin around, it looks like Era's trying to get some damage out again. hestejoe sitting back is still picked up that overwhelming odds. It doesn't have the heal. Things get pretty tough for Noya. He's rocking the wrong way, man. Trying to juke around the trees, throws out another one of those ignites. Is he gonna be dead here? Ogre, he's got himself a lot of regen. Is gonna go try to deny to neutrals, munches a path through the trees, and looks like he's gonna be going down. Cinderin gets the credit for that one with one more right click.
Yep, that's at least he got his. Yeah, they both. Yeah, it's actually. It's a pretty strong. I mean, it's a pretty strong lane. Like Bane is a fairly strong hero in all stages. Like this Clockwork support with like battery assault level 1 is actually quite strong. And look, they're even gonna make another. hestejoe kind of just walks into him, able to get some good damage on him, kill a cog. But I mean, he might be able to just get ran down here. The battery assault lasts a very long time, and yeah, they're gonna get him.
Yeah, one more hit. That's gonna be Clockwork scoring a kill there. So he's already got his brown boots, almost 600 gold on top of that. So these two supports are having a very successful time down here. Imperial are just digging a little too deep into Radiant's territory. Mid lane, qojqva versus Babyknight. Things are going, pretty evenly. Naga's got herself 9 last hits. Storm Spirit sitting on 11, so you'd expect it to be a little bit Storm favored.
Rise? Oh my God, he actually catches Trixie trying to deny himself to the neutrals.
Oh, very nicely played there. Now down bottom, we've got more action coming in. hestejoe gonna get spun on here. There's no way he gets out of that alive. Escape, they're just taking over this bottom lane. What does Imperial have to do about that?
I think they're
Purifying Flames on the Fortune's End, but looks like Legion's gonna be moving forward. Rise might still be in trouble. No, will get healed up. Now YapzOr,
everyone's coming in.
He's just going in. YapzOr's battery assault does end. This is 4 heroes taking down the roaming support Clockwork. They are able to get it done, and it goes to Ace.
I just love that. It's like, if he finds someone, he might be able to kill them. Yeah, he just wants to soak experience a bit, pull whenever possible. I think he should be stacking.
hestejoe, he's getting low here, and looks like Clockwork's gonna take advantage of that. hestejoe trying to chew his way out of the cogs, but battery assault will end up finishing the job. So that Legion has now been dead 3 times, just barely finishing off an Iron Talon. Away, Legion, not gonna pounce on that just yet. Legion Commander, level 4 at 6.5 minutes in. You talked about your personal feelings towards Legion as a hero.
That's not a personal feeling. It's fact. The hero loses like every game. I don't know.
Okay.
Right?
Mid lane, we are going to have a sleep going back in. Mana burned down. Babyknight does not have enough mana to zip to safety. He takes a negative earn as well. He's just going to get chunked. Escape. I mean, did they just wake up? What happened? Why are they looking so incredibly strong? Oh, shit.
I didn't say that. Your words, not mine.
They were your words during draft. Anyway, we are going to have some initiation here. YapzOr continues to move forward. Babyknight going in. Looks like YapzOr is going to be getting chunked down by the Nether Blast. The Nether Ward helping out there as well. And looks like Babyknight moving forward here, drinking up the bottle, but he's going to be fresh out of mana. Wants to go in onto Cinderin. They need a couple more right clicks, but Trixie's there to act as a defense. They are going to bring in Noya. Go too much, because he knows even if he goes down, it's still making a ton of space for his cores. There's a lot less pressure on this Clockwork than there typically is. Now he's going to get life drained down. Not a whole lot he can do about this. He's going to get Purifying Flame stuff. It's actually helping him out a little bit, but he does still end up bursting. Storm Spirit gets the credit for that. 200 more gold going straight to his bank.
Maybe a little overzealous, but yeah, still, it's the space is the important part for sure.
Can they catch hestejoe here? He's just waddling back.
Definitely different from what we're used to seeing. Cinderin's in a good spot. He's in the back line. He looks like he wants to make a play. YapzOr goes for the hook. Ooh, just off the mark.
Not going to connect, but they're still going to go in, trying to get something done. Cinderin thinking about going in for the Fiend's Grip, but they've got to take out this Nether Ward first. Clockwork goes through, pops down the cogs, but there's going to be a wall from the Darkseer. They're trying to make something happen. YapzOr getting low, will not survive to make it back to his tier 1 tower, so Escape go for the initiation, but seems like they didn't quite plan it out all the way.
Yeah.
Ace just chilling. He's a little bit asleep at the wheel right now. Gonna go ahead and get Nightmare. Does a Fiend's Grip to follow. Well, there is. This Pugna's gonna go and just get healed up by the Legion. Just feeling good, backing off. Gonna get life draining on the Bane. Now YapzOr, he's thinking about reinitiating. Does have his hook up in 6 seconds. It would be a very ballsy hook to go into that tier 1 tower with Legion at a duel, so instead just going to back off, look for the wraparound as the rest of Escape do rotate in.
He wants to go in. Got Ace.
We'll find it.
They don't really have TP follow-ups on Imperial.
Ace is super low mana. He's got himself a life drain in 1 second, but doesn't live long enough to get it off. And now ERA just going to start chopping onto the tower.
Yeah, the Oracle didn't have a TP anymore, holding on for dear life kind of in a way. Bottom lane, they might go for the first duel here. hestejoe is moving in toward ERA.
And they're going to go and try to catch him, but ERA immediately with the spin. They go for the duel, and they just do have the raw damage to finish him off. Is there going to be follow-up from Escape, though? Looks like they're just leaving their jug to die and getting what they can get done mid. They know there's going to be a commit down bottom, so I mean, for Escape, they're going to let their tower go down here. There's a rotation in through the jungle. Are they going to be quick enough to defend this tier 1? Does not look like it, so that's a huge control point gone. But YapzOr starts things off by hooking it onto Rise. Rise trying to get himself healthy. There's going to be the Storm zipping back in. Babyknight doing what he can. YapzOr getting low, but there's going to be a Nightmare on the back lines. They get Ogre stuck up in it. YapzOr does fall. Looks like Rise gets very, very low. Legion goes down as qojqva joins in. Is just going to be popping out some mirror images. That's going to be the Naga. She's ready to sing. They don't want to let Babyknight get away. The Pugna trying to do what he can to help out Babyknight, but he's low health, low mana, burning down from the Radiance and cannot get away. That's 4 heroes down on Imperial, trading only for the clockwork. Very well done by Escape.
Yeah, we're just seeing the kind of the weakness.
But Naga is exactly where you want your Naga to be.
They're gonna find Trixie here. He blinks down, they catch vision of him for a second, and they jump him right away.
Oh,
he
the
gets a nice
vacuum wall. He's able to at least delay the inevitable here. The duel comes in, and the heal is not going to be enough. He does still go down, giving a duel victory to hestejoe, but look at the pings up top. Escape know that there's a big enough commit down bottom. Can go another 20, 30 minutes. Super easy.
Yeah, I like this. I love this pickup actually from
Oracle
qojqva.
could be in some trouble all alone on this side of the river. There is going to be a Storm Spirit if he wants to zip in. Naga, meanwhile, is going to be songing up top. They're looking for more initiations. They do have the Legion Commander focused down. Now, they're going to be going in. Babyknight going to be burning from that Ion Shell, able to go for some short zips back to safety. qojqva not going to be able to catch hestejoe, just TPing out. Noya will be able to TP out successfully as well. So Escape, they go in.
For all these Midases, which now they pick up on Bane and Clockwork, like we mentioned before.
Yep, Naga Siren, she's got her initial full slot. She can definitely still scale up from this, but these are the items she needs to really start the game off. Meanwhile, over here, Babyknight just jumps in. Is going to get hookshot, can't TP out. He's going to be fresh out of mana. He goes for the deny. He does not want to gotta go late game. They've got to beat Naga at her own game. They've got to get more sustain, and well, they're trying their damn best.
Yep, let's go for this 80 minutes.
Cinder, and he goes in. He's landed the Fiend's Grip onto Babyknight. Babyknight walking away, still taking an Omni Slash. Juggernaut now running away. They are going to be losing their Bane, and it looks like ERA, he's just trying to spin his way to freedom, but he's going to be all alone in this big, big world with 5 heroes chasing after him. But the wall coming back in. Trixie making some space for his cores. Unfortunately, loses his own life. qojqva goes in, pops the song, going to TP out, but unfortunately a little bit late with the saves. They do lose 2.
Yeah, definitely. These are kills that add up, you know. Just give the Bloodstone charges. This is what they need. And it was almost ERA dying there instead of the darts.
I think this Roche is super worthwhile.
Yeah, wait, that's the first Roche, right? You said, wait, this is the first one. Yeah, you said again. I was like, wait, there was a Roche? I didn't even notice.
No, Imperial had a lot of control of the Roche, but last game, the hook in from YapzOr.
Oh
what are you doing, son? He's going to get dueled. Roche goes down. Storm Spirit picks up the Aegis.
Oh,
right idea.
bold.
C+ for execution.
Yeah, definitely bold, giving Bloodstone charges. Aegis now on top of that, so he can maybe even go for some, like a little bit of a risky play, go for some big pickoffs.
ERA could be in some serious trouble here. Going to get drained down, decrept up, and there's going to be a duel attempt coming in. He's spinning. There's going to be a wall. This duel may not be so great for Legion Commander. Babyknight comes back in. It's not going to be a duel victory, but at least they get the kill on the Jug. They're going to find the Darkseer as well. Yeah, he's not getting out of that. The Illusion's doing a number to Ace, but Ace is just fine. Going to get healed up by the Legion, and that's going to be 2 free, really important picks for Imperial.
Babyknight went from like the base, didn't he, right? He TP'd like to the top lane and just jumped the whole way across. So.
And he's not punished, man. He gets more Bloodstone charges for that. Now, the YapzOr just hooking all around, probably going to find the kill onto Rise, but there's going to be some return coming in. Blade Mail doing its work, but Babyknight still successful. He's now dominating, picking up gold left and right.
I mean, they're... And as well as the diffuse on the side of the Juggernaut who can purge it as well.
Oh, it has to Joe coming in. This is going to be YapzOr just really deep. He's going to hook himself in, but there's going to be that invis showing off. You've got the Shadow Blade onto hestejoe. Going to be netted up. qojqva could song to try to get the best initiation possible. They get the Legion Commander down. They're going to be looking for anyone else. Anyone's still sitting around, but the rest of Imperial did bail. So Legion are playing really safe and basically just letting Escape tire themselves out.
Oh, Ace, careful. He's walking up. They might be able to go on him here. They got the blink on
They
Jug
got the
too.
hook shot coming in. He's just going to get hexed up here. Omni Slash chunking him down. So they are able to find that pick, but Imperial, they're going to take that warning to heart. They're going to back off in their base, and they're not going to lose anything.
Follow if no one else is there near him, and they even have hook shot on top of all that. So Definitely needs to be a little bit careful. Babyknight now moving
About
in.
to
They've
get
got the
real.
bots too.
They're going in. hestejoe goes in for the duel, but there's going to be an amazing wall to get things done. The first to drop is going to be the Storm Spirit, and it looks like everyone else from Imperial trying to bail. Noya comes in to try to get the stun. Will keep Juggernaut in place for a little bit. Is it going to be long enough for Imperial to keep walking away? You've got ERA leading the charge. Can he catch up to Ace? The hook shot from downtown. YapzOr finds the angle, and that is going to be a perfect kill. The song to hold back 2 more Imperial heroes. This is it. This is Escape's time to shine. This is their window to get in and find their advantage. Blink away from hestejoe trying to TP out, but they got the nets. There's going to be vacuum back in. They will get the kill on the Legion Commander. They're looking for more. Noya stuck in the trees trying to force staff himself down to the low ground. Trixie, can he keep him controlled? Blink forward from ERA. They've got the Omni Slash to go for the defusal. There's going to be the Oracle trying to heal him up. They've got the nets. qojqva though, just dropping the hammer. Juggernaut's on a killing spree now. One of the lone survivors is the Oracle, just sitting on the high ground. Storm Spirit comes back in the game, spraying out that Shiva's guard, but that's not going to be enough to stop Escape from just going in and enjoying the spoils of war. That was a beautiful fight for them.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the Oracle misclicked there because he got Fiend's Grip and he wasn't able to get the remove off. So he used the false promise on the Legion Commander, and they were like standing directly on top of each other. So maybe a bit of a misclick there, but yeah, he just gets Fiend's Grip down. He gets Fiend's Grip the full duration, and then a beautiful vacuum wall, like you had mentioned. And then the team fight's just such there's so much going on in one area that you can't really like see what's going on, and it was very hard for him to fight.
Oh, hook in.
YapzOr in.
This is going to be a fantastic kill if they can get it. Babyknight trying to get out of the fight as quickly as possible. He makes his way out of the cogs. They're going to go in for Rise. And there's going to be a nice duel coming in from the Legion Commander, but everything's going to hit that pause button as Naga Siren hits that R button. Trixie able to walk away. Unsuccessful duel. The Guardian Greaves keeping everyone healthy. Can they reinitiate here? Cogs from the Clockwork, a little bit curious there, but hook, or rather vacuum back in. They are able to find the kill on the Legion. She's got no buyback. Ace is going to be able to get the drain off, the Hex off onto the Bane, but it's only a Bane. And look at ERA dishing out the damage. They got the bash, the decrep, trying to keep Ace alive. Will ERA be able to go in and find this kill? That could be crucial. He blinks forward, and they've got the damage. Pugna down for 80 seconds with no buyback. Escape are doing it. They're wailing onto these mid-racks. Babyknight comes in. He's looking for the kill onto the Darkseer, getting low. qojqva as well. Low mana, low health. They can find the kill onto the Juggernaut. He will go down. So now Escape have to minimize loss. They got to get out as quickly as possible. qojqva going in with another Song of the Siren. Has the TP out. Looks like he's just going to be walking out of this fight. Storm Spirit looks like he's going to be reinitiating forward. They've got YapzOr though. They get the Hex off. Can they actually get the follow-up here? Trixie goes in with another nice vacuum. 2 stuck in the cogs. They're looking to go on Noya here. He's going to be burning down. The rocket barrages, or rather the little flare there from the Clockwork is going to be enough to do the damage. Babyknight barely gets back up to the high ground, but
Pretty funny watching this little Pugna just like, illusions top, runs top, drains all 3 illusions. Illusions mid, it drains all 3 illusions mid.
Oh, here we go. It looks like the fight is going to be coming out. Imperial, they go in. They are able to get a duel started, but there's going to be a vac wall coming out. So, can they actually get the kill? They do find the kill on the Naga Siren Bane as well. This is going really well for Imperial. They just got to stop the bleeding here. Trixie, he's getting low. It looks like he is going to end up falling as well. Imperial, all of a sudden just going in, making the best of a sour situation. ERA, one of the lone survivors, now the lone survivor as Clockwork goes down. He's going to be able to spin himself to freedom, but Imperial did it. They picked their moment. They rotated up through the jungle, caught Escape unaware, and they get down the most critical heroes first. Killing off the Naga before she has a chance to Song was absolutely 100% what won them the fight.
Yeah, they definitely... Momentum swing lets them push out the lanes a bit while this Naga's dead, and maybe even go for some pickoffs with the Boots of Travel and the Legion Commander. He's on the prowl.
And we're walking back in.
With the Blade Mail. He's going to be able to bring him down.
This is going to be close. And
oh my God.
Just by a scratch, hestejoe gets out. Whew.
The Blade Mail, that's his first kill. 1 in 7. He's back.
Of all the kills to have, that is a great first kill. Check plus for you, hestejoe. Not available. Look how fast Babyknight can push, though. He's just slamming away on this tier 3, controlling up the wave.
He's got the Moonshard eaten. He's got 7 slots all taken up, so...
I mean, these racks, they're going to be going down. Hookshot in from YapzOr. Looks like they're going to punish. He's got a Blade Mail of his own. He's not going to be too scared from this. Vac wall comes forward. The Hex, the Drain, they're going in. They are able to get the duel here. Bane trying to help out his buddy, but it's not going to be enough. That's going to be a kill coming out. Dominating streak for Babyknight. That's 400 gold from the Darkseer.
Like they're chipping at the racks as they're trying to force a buyback out. Darkseer does have it. They do get a Rax, but now they're... You know, this is the first time they've been able to push it all the way to this side.
This is also going to be the first full lane of racks down in the game.
Yep.
Oh, come on. It's so close. Oh, hookshot back in. They're trying to turn this fight. Oracle doing what he can. In fact, it's going to be an initiation here onto YapzOr. They are going to lose their Storm Spirit. He does have buyback. He can set himself back into the fight. hestejoe goes down as well, though. Oh, it's not looking good. Imperial, they're starting to bleed. Ace is going to be going down as well. Buyback from the Storm. Is it going to be enough here as Noya looks to be crumbling? Oh, no. Imperial suddenly lose 4. They just overstay their welcome a little bit. It does cost a lot of buybacks from Escape. They did have to buy back 3 heroes, and now Storm Spirit, he's going to be sipping into top lane, making sure everything's cleared out, but...
The Oracle was actually having trouble. I think he could have actually maybe gone to the Fortune's End off him to purge it off, but still, super difficult in those type of fighting situations. hestejoe going in, gets the duel on Bane, gets hooked up.
YapzOr able to go in with a nice defense there. Bane melting low. There's not going to be enough to stop him now, but they are going to be able to eat their way through the Legion's commander. The song from the Naga Siren comes in, and the wall is going to help do enough damage to the Legion to take her out. Now, she doesn't have buyback. YapzOr is still walking around with his blade mail on. Babyknight's fresh out of mana. Now is the time to punish him. Can they get him down? Looks like Babyknight is going to get low. The Oracle trying to do what he can. Babyknight does not have buyback. He's going to try to just get himself back to base. Can he get home? He will be able to do so. That is crucial to Imperial staying in this game. Oracle goes down. Looks like the Ogre might be next to the menu. That's going to be a mega kill streak up from qojqva. Now, no one on Imperial that's dead has buyback. This is absolute crunch time. Escape.
Don't want to die. They used a lot of buybacks.
Yeah, there's only 2 buybacks left. Jug and Naga, admittedly 2 of the most important heroes to have buyback. Lincoln's popped onto the Naga. She's hexed in. Oh man, YapzOr just goes in deep. Babyknight looking to punish that, but again, Babyknight doesn't have buyback himself. This could be huge. He will go down. Oh man, now it's time for the racks to start moving in. Omnislash committed onto Ace. Ace is just going to be waddling his way back to base. I don't know if he gets out of this one successfully. You've got Juggernaut chasing him down. It looks like he will go down. No one on Imperial has buyback. Escape have done it finally. 61 minutes in with a Naga Siren.